our spring break road trip. So on this road trip, we'll be hitting a couple of different states, which I'll be telling you about as we go to those places. But we are currently in Pennsylvania. We just did some last minute stuff, got snacks. Of course. We got snacks, got breakfast, got shampoo and conditioner that we didn't bring initially, and so we're just about to head out, and today we are first driving to New Haven, Connecticut. So that's about an hour and a half, an hour and 40 minutes.
Wow.
So yeah, here we go. We're off to Connecticut and off on the first leg of our road trip and spring break. Yay! So we're in Connecticut now. We just stopped for a little bit so we could go and eat lunch, which we did at Prime 16. Yes, Prime 16, which is like burgers and stuff, and it was really, really good, but it's freezing. So we're just gonna go get directly back in the car and head out to Rhode Island. I was wrong about the length. It took 2 hours and 45 minutes to get here, and now we have about...
We only got lost a little bit.
And now we have about an hour and 45 minutes to go, driving-wise, to get to Rhode Island. So, yeah, we're just gonna go get our car back from the parking garage and head off to our final location for today, at least. To our hotel room. We're staying at the Beech Tree Inn in Rhode Island. This is such a nice room. So we got like a bed of unreasonable size. We need like half of that. You know, got this nice little space around here. This great couch. We have a fireplace. This is like the coziest. And then we have like a nice little private bathroom in through here. That's just like, it's me! It's Janelle. It's just like super nice in here. Sorry I'm showing you the bathroom, but it's just like, I don't know, this is one of the nicer rooms I've ever stayed in. I would willingly live here if we needed to. I'd live in this room.
That's what happens with college students. You show us anything even remotely nice and we're like, oh, we live in here.
Yeah, this is nice. Yeah.
You're not gonna get rid of us.
Oh yeah, we got chips and salsa and a margarita. What do you think, Cece? Look at that. Look at that fireplace go. Oh yeah. So warm. Good morning. It's day 2 on our trip. We are still in Newport, Rhode Island. And we have many activities planned for today before we leave. Cece is in the shower. I'm talking to the people. Hello! So we are at our first event of the day, which is we're touring a couple of the mansions around Newport. So we're at somewhere called the Elms right now. So last night we went on Cliff Walk, which is this huge stretch of walking along a cliff. Basically, it's kind of there in the name, and on one side it's like ocean and on the other side it's mansions, and that was really cool. And then after that we did a car version of that called Ocean Drive, where you drive along and again ocean on one side, mansions on the other. And that's what we did last night, but it was freezing and we were just like, my thighs were frozen. Yeah, we were frozen. So then we went back in our room. We just left our hotel, which was actually, it was a bed and breakfast, and the breakfast was good. Breakfast was excellent. good spot. And we checked out, but sadly, we got a phone call. We were supposed to go on a boat tour this afternoon and see some seals, and it's too windy, and they called us this morning and said that the boat trip is canceled, which is really sad. But it means that we're gonna go and look at a couple of these mansions, and then we're gonna just go to Boston a little bit earlier than we were expecting. So
The seals.
I know, I'm sorry. So we just did the Elms, and now we're at the Breakers.
Yes.
Which apparently belong to the Vanderbilts. That's what I've understood. So now we're gonna go see their house. I bet it's fancy. Boston. We had kind of a hard time finding our hotel and parking and everything because it's a little bit, it's a lot. There's a lot happening. There's a lot happening. But we went and we checked into our hotel room, and it's very, very nice. And it was really hard to get up and out of bed. But yeah, we made it to Massachusetts, which is really exciting. And so now we're just going to spend today and this evening wandering around Boston, seeing stuff, trying not to freeze, eating dinner.
We'll see about the freezing bit.
We'll eventually end up back at our hotel room. So, yay, Boston! I thought you guys might want to see our hotel room because it's quite nice. There's Janelle. She's holding our bags from Primark. We haven't shopped at a Primark since we lived in London, and it was an exciting time to be able to revisit Primark and the cheap clothes that it holds. So this is the bathroom. It's got like this fancy slidey door thing instead of a door. And then, here, let me get the lights on. Oh, there we go. Look at how fancy this bathroom is with its clear shower. And then this is the room. Janelle is happily sipping Starbucks because it is still frigid outside and we're like freezing, so we went and got some hot chocolate. And we are watching Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1. So this is our hotel room at the Godfrey in Boston. And now we're gonna put on our pajamas and go to sleep soon because we're tired and cold. So we've been walking around all day today and I realized I hadn't even checked in. I've just been showing you things. So this morning we stayed in a little bit later than we have the past couple of days and just kind of appreciated the nice hotel room. And then We went out and we walked along the Freedom Trail, and we had a lead tour guide dressed as a very nice colonial man, and he led us along the Freedom Trail, and we saw a bunch of historical monuments. We walked through the third oldest cemetery in Boston, where like Paul Revere is buried, where Samuel Adams is buried, and we saw a lot of really cool buildings and stuff, which was really cool. I feel like I learned things. And then we went and we just had lunch at this really cool place. I had a sandwich that was submerged in like a cast iron pan. It was amazing. It was called the Mayflower. And now we are in part of like a harbor area taking pictures. But we're almost done for the day. We're gonna walk over to Acorn Street and see some stuff, and then get our car, and I think we'll be headed over to Salem next. So that's pretty much our day, what we've been up to, and what we will be doing. Yeah, that's it. He's not. He's like a wrinkly little toad man.
He's adorable.
He says cute stuff, I guess.
You're jealous.
I'm jealous of your affections for Yoda.
Yes.
The alien Jedi Master.
He's so cute.
Hello! I've been so bad about checking in for this entire trip. I'm very, very sorry. I get distracted and then it's late and then I want to go to sleep at like 8 p.m. because that's the kind of life we lead. Is it not? It is. So we are now, actually we're not in Salem right now. We're somewhere called Rockport, which is like a 30-minute drive from Salem because that's where our hotel is. It's an interesting hotel. I don't think we're going to be murdered here, but just in case we have...
Oh, look, a dog.
Oh, well, how could we be murdered where there's a dog around? Never mind, I feel completely safe now. So, we are leaving for the day, and we're going to... Where are we going first?
Halibut Point State Park.
We're going to Halibut Point State Park because we're going to go on a nature walk. Where is the dog? In the car. Dog's in the car. So we're going to Halibut Point State Park. We're going to do a nature walk around. Then we are going to go into Salem, and we're going to do lots of Salem-y activities. I have my copy of How to Hang a Witch on hand so that I can take as many photos as I would like while we are here, because I'm not going to get that chance again. But this is our last full day. Tomorrow is a day we will be headed home. So this is our last full day of doing stuff. Still freezing, but excited to see what this last day holds and wander around Salem. Yay! Of sculptures that's up in Salem, and they're really cool, but they also seem like some advanced Blair Witch thing is happening. I don't know about this stick sculpture thing. It's Blair Witchy. Oh.
What's your favorite show?
It is.
I know you love it. Where?
This is the house that Allison lived in Hocus Pocus. where they go and get enormous candy bars and cider, and Janelle is super excited that we're here. So we are now driving away from Salem. It is about 4 p.m., but we kind of wandered as much as two people could wander around Salem, and we decided that that was it, and it was wet, and we were kind of ready to be done. So we're driving back to our hotel right now, and we're gonna get dinner near our hotel tonight instead of at the restaurant we had picked out in Salem. But Janelle found somewhere new near our hotel that we're going to eat at. Isn't that right?
Well, not anywhere specific, an area.
Okay, well, in an area that we're gonna eat. But Salem was really, really cool. I think that we wound up really liking it.
Yeah, I really liked it.
It was really exciting to see the house from Hocus Pocus.
Yes.
That was one of the big ones that we wanted to see.
Very exciting.
It was very exciting. I was really excited to see the Bewitched statue because I grew up on Bewitched, and so that was just like a fun thing. But yeah, that's everything we did in Salem. So we're gonna drive back, hang out at our hotel for a little bit, maybe go swimming at our hotel, and then tonight we will go to dinner. So yeah, that's just about everything, I think. Good morning, we're in the car for our last day of things for this spring break trip. We are currently driving to Mystic, Connecticut. We are going to go to the aquarium there. That is why we are on our way there. And it's also sort of just a halfway point for us to stop on our long driving day, get food if we want it, that sort of thing. So yeah, we're just driving through Massachusetts right now. We're going to have to cut through Massachusetts, cut through Rhode Island, and get to Connecticut. And then from there, we will be going all the way through back home this afternoon. So those are the plans for the day. And by the end of the day, we will be back at Janelle's house. And our little spring break road trip will be over, sadly.
Oh.
But we had a good time, I think. We had a really good time. So, stuff to do still. It's not quite over yet. We just finished up at the aquarium a little bit ago, and we saw all of the fish and all of the stuff, and we're driving home now to Janelle's house, all done at the end of our vacation. And we have chosen for our conversation topic vacations we'd like to go on in the future, possibly because we don't want to have to deal with the fact that when we get to Janelle's house in the next couple of days, we're gonna have to start doing like homework and stuff. Janelle is excited and terrified because when we get back, she's also getting a tattoo. I don't have such exciting things to look forward to, but we're talking about travel and tattoos, and we have about 3 hours to go before we get back. We've been driving for a little bit already, but we have about 3 hours until we get back, so now we're driving for a while. That's the gist of this. Are almost back. It's getting dark now, so I thought I would check in before the sun fully has disappeared. It is about 6:20 at night, and we are like 15 minutes away from Janelle's house. We are so very close. So I thought, now that we've had time to think and discuss, because it's been actual hours since we last checked in, we discussed what our favorite parts of the vacation were, and we have come to a consensus on our top 3 things. I think our top 3 favorite things were doing the cliff walk in Newport, Rhode Island. We really loved wandering around Salem, and the Freedom Trail tour in Boston. We really liked wandering around Boston. It was like a 4-hour.
We just really love wandering.
Yeah, we like well, Janelle likes wandering. I love how happy wandering makes Janelle. There we go, I got it. So those were our favorite things, and this has been the road trip portion of our spring break. We actually have a few days left of spring break. We do not have to go back to school on a Wednesday because it's Wednesday. We still have until Sunday before we have to go back, but that's it for the road trip portion. So thank you for following us along and watching this vlog. Okay, so our question of the vlog, because we always have a question at the end of our vlog, is in one of these clips, you can hear Janelle and I in the background arguing about whether or not Yoda is cute. I am decidedly of the opinion that while Yoda's a nice character, he's a fairly hideous puppet. He's all wrinkly and gross, and I don't think he's adorable, but apparently
I think he's so cute.
Janelle thinks he's cute. So question of the video, not relevant at all to this road trip, is Yoda cute? There you go. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in another video very soon.